nililibre ka eh.
Wait, nakarinig ba ako na libre?
Uy, wag naman kayong ganyan. Sige nga, hindi nakapipilitin.
Tara, gutom na ako.
Let's go! Guys, saan tayo kumain, no? Ala, dyan na naman. Nawala ako sa pancit canton eh.
Oo nga, umiwas na kaya ako sa unhealthy foods. May diet ako sinusunod.
Weh. Diet ka pa dyan? Payat ka naman ah.
Hindi ganun yun. May pinafollow lang ang strict nutritional diet.
Ha? Hindi ko weird. What's the difference?
Actually, malaki. Pero sige, let's get to the definition. When we say nutrition, it is the supply of materials required by organisms and cells to stay alive. So when I say nutritional diet, it actually means that I'm getting what my body needs and avoiding those as waste or bad for me.
So how do you determine what a body needs?
Well, actually, depende siya sa body composition. Pero yung most common way para malaman na is through the body mass index.
Nutrition, nourishment, or aliment, is the supply of materials, food, required by organisms and cells to stay alive. In science and human medicine, nutrition is the science or practice of consuming and utilizing foods. BMI is a reliable basis if a person is getting enough nourishment. Body mass index, BMI, is a simple ratio of weight-height that is commonly used to classify overweight and obesity in adults. It is calculated as the weight in kilograms divided by the square of the height in meters. BMI is age-independent and the same for both sexes. However, this calculation is not suitable for children because they are still growing and not reached their full adult height. Growth charts should be consulted for height for age in children. BMI less than 18.4 is classified as underweight for height and introduces some health risks, such as infertility in women, increased risk of infections and osteoporosis. BMI 18.5 up to 24.9 is classified as normal weight for height. This is the index that adults should aim for. BMI 25.0 up to 29.9 is classified as overweight. Body fat will be elevated, increasing the risk of coronary heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. BMI 30.0 up to 39.9 is classified as obese. Weight loss is required to reduce health risks. BMI more than 40 is classified as severely obese. One should aim for a 20 to 30% weight reduction.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Magandang araw sa inyo. Kumain na ba kayo? If yes, do you know the nutritional value of the food you have recently eaten? Or do you even mind knowing them? For today's episode, we'll talk about nutrition and diet. Bakit natin kailangan malaman ang diet? Simply because it's an integral part of our nutrition. So, for us to have an overview or an idea on how to plan a diet, let's check this video.
Do you plan what you eat?
No.
Why not?
I eat what's available. Kung
But,
ano lang, makita.
do you think that what you eat is nutritional?
Not all the time.
What do you usually eat?
Kahit ano, sweets, junk foods, anything of it, pasta, pizza, soft drinks.
Do you plan what you eat?
No.
And then, why not?
Why not? Kasi kulang sa time. Gusto ko kumain.
Well, do you think that you eat nutritional food?
Sometimes. Depende sa food. Hindi naman ako machichiri ang tao.
But what do you usually eat?
Pasta, rice, meat.
Do you plan what you eat?
Ako rin yung nagpa-plan na kinakain ko kasi punta na ako hindi na ako nagpaplan body ko sometime. Kaya hindi talaga siya.
So, do you think you eat healthy foods?
No. Kasi parang kung magustuhan ko, yun lang. Hindi naman na for its nutritional value. Kaya ako siya pinipili. Kasi parang yun, mukhang masarap. Kaya bilhin ko.
First of all, our body needs proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Most experts would say that we need about 10 to 30% of proteins, 45 to 65% of carbohydrates, and 20 to 35% fats. But a healthy diet differs from each person. There are nutritional calculators available online that could help you to identify a more accurate percentage of protein, carbohydrates, and fats that you need in your diet. You see, these nutritional calculators take into account different factors. These factors include body mass index and sex. For example, men require more calories than women. And these calculators also take into account the different lifestyle of people. For example, a high-protein diet is more suitable for athletes.
Oh, that's quite interesting. So for us to have a clearer image or view of nutrition, we have here on our side today, Mr. Smith, an expert in nutrition. So hello, Mr. Smith.
Hello.
Kamusta ka lang ngayon?
I'm quite fine.
Thank you nga pala for guesting here in our show. So going back dun sa video kanina, may sinasabi dun na calculators. So can you explain to us kung paano gumagana or how these calculators work?
Oh, so these calculators take into account a lot of things. They make use of our body mass index and our gender, and usually need more calories. They also take into account the kind of diet we need in our lifestyle. For example, an athlete would require a much higher protein diet than others.
Oh, I see. So yung mga viewers natin dito sa show, they're mostly siguro mga college students. So age 16 to 21. Can you give them additional info about nutrition?
Okay, sure. Let's just stick with the basics with this one. Number 1, eliminate allergenic foods from your diet. Number 2, eat more vegetables and keep your vegetables fresh. Number 3, avoid hypoglycemia. Know your insulin levels. Limit your sugar and fructose intake and avoid artificial sweeteners. Number 4, learn to distinguish between physical food cravings and emotional food cravings, and learn to control your emotional food cravings. Number 5, look for functional food groups, or which are food components which offer health benefits beyond that of basic nutrition. Examples of these foods are yogurt, tuna, broccoli, blueberries, and oatmeal. For proteins, eggs are an excellent source of it. For fats, it is the kind of fat that matters and not the amount. Avoid trans fat. And lastly, be aware of the processes the food you buy undergo. For example, try to avoid processed food as much as you can. Avoid chemicals. Before I forget, water and dietary supplements are also very important for your health.
Wow, galing naman. Parang ang dami ko natutunan. So, hindi na ba kayo? Gagawin nyo namang healthy ang diet mo. Oo naman. Tara, try natin yung sinabi mo.
First tip. In order to attain a healthy body, it doesn't mean that you have to know about strict nutrition philosophies, or that you have to be staying unrealistically thin. You have to set yourself up for success. Plan about your own diet and the steps towards a healthy lifestyle. Instead of computing your calorie intake every time you eat, find a healthy variety of foods that you love to eat. You don't need to change everything at once. You can start with a small step like adding salad to your diet every day. Then eventually, you can add other healthier food choices in your diet. Second tip. The key to a healthy diet is moderation. The goal of healthy eating is to develop a diet that you can maintain for life, not just a few weeks or months, or until you've hit your ideal weight. So try to think of moderation in terms of balance. Despite what certain food diets would have you believe, we all need a balance of carbohydrates, protein, fat, fiber, vitamins, and minerals to sustain a healthy body. It doesn't mean eliminating the foods you love. Eating bacon for breakfast once a week, for example, could be considered moderation if you follow it with a healthy lunch and dinner, but not if you follow it with a box of donuts and a sausage pizza. If you eat 100 calories of chocolate one afternoon, balance it out by deducting 100 calories from your evening meal. If you're still hungry, fill up with an extra serving of fresh vegetables. Third tip. It's not just what you eat, it's how you eat. eat with your family and friends. It may not seem to affect you, but it actually allows to model healthy eating habits. Eating in front of the TV or your laptop leads to mindless overeating. Take time to chew your food and enjoy meal times. Also, eat when you're really hungry. It takes a few minutes for your brain to tell your body that it has had enough food, so eat slowly. A healthy breakfast can jumpstart your metabolism, and eating small, healthy meals throughout the day rather than the standard 3 large meals keeps your energy up and your metabolism going. Also, avoid eating at night and try to eat dinner earlier in the day. The 4th tip is filling your diet with colorful fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are the foundation of one healthy diet. They are low in calories and nutrient dense, which means they are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. Aim for a minimum of 5 portions each day. Green vegetables are packed with calcium, magnesium, iron, potassium, zinc, and vitamins A, C, E, and K. Naturally sweet vegetables such as corn, carrots, beets, sweet potatoes, yams, onions, and squash add healthy sweetness to your meals and reduce your cravings for other sweets. As for fruits, they can satisfy your requirements for fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Berries are cancer-fighting, apples provide fiber, while oranges and mangoes offer vitamin C. 5th tip. You should also eat more healthy carbs and whole grains. Choose healthy carbohydrates and fiber sources, especially whole grains, for long-lasting energy. In addition to being delicious and satisfying, whole grains are rich in phytochemicals and antioxidants, which help to protect against coronary heart disease, certain cancers, and diabetes. 6th tip. Enjoy healthy fats and avoid unhealthy fats. Good sources of healthy fat are needed to nourish your brain, heart, and cells, as well as your hair, skin, and nails. Foods rich in certain omega-3 fats called EPA and DHA are particularly important and can reduce cardiovascular disease, improve your mood, and help prevent dementia. 7th tip. Add a good amount of protein in your diet. Protein gives us the energy to get up and go, and keep going. Protein in food is broken down into the 20 amino acids that are the body's basic building blocks for growth and energy, and essential for maintaining cells, tissues, and organs. A lack of protein in our diet can slow growth, reduce muscle mass, lower immunity, and weaken the heart and respiratory system. Protein is particularly important for children, whose bodies are growing and changing daily. 8th tip. Calcium. As one of the key nutrients that your body needs in order to stay strong and healthy, you also be present always in your daily diet. It is an essential building block for lifelong bone health in both men and women, as well as many other important functions. You and your bones will benefit from eating plenty of calcium-rich foods, limiting foods that deplete your body's calcium stores, and getting your daily dose of magnesium and vitamins D and K, nutrients that help calcium do its job. Recommended calcium levels are 1,000 milligrams per day, 1,200 milligrams if you are over 50 years old. Take a vitamin D and calcium supplement if you don't get enough of these nutrients from your diet. 9th tip. If you succeed in planning your diet around fiber, rich fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and good fats, you may find yourself naturally cutting back on foods that can get in the way of your healthy diet, sugar and salt. You can start by avoiding sugary drinks and eating naturally sweet foods. And lastly, always remember what constitutes a healthy eating plate. Download charts such as this one from the Harvard School of Public Health to guide you in your everyday life. Nutrition is a lifetime commitment to wellness. It doesn't stop after attaining your ideal BMI. If you have successfully living with your healthy habits, you should not stop doing it and maintain that healthy lifestyle. The effect might not be noticeable at first, but everything will pay off later in life.